Hello, dear students. We have studied about this graph, and this graph we have studied from A to B. In case of point A, let us assume that we had 1 kg of ice. So at this point A, we have taken 1 kg of ice. Now let us see what is written. By giving heat, we brought ice from point A to point B. At point B, we still have 1 kg ice, but at point B, if we give heat, the ice starts melting. At point B, fusion starts. You can see here that we brought the ice by providing heat. As we provide heat, the temperature of ice increases, we reach to the B. At B also we have 1 kg of ice. Then if we provide even a little bit of heat energy, the ice start melting and start converting into the water. So this is what we have read. Let us read further. Remember, at point B, we have 1 kg ice. A slight heat energy starts the process of melting or fusion, and ice start turning into water at B. Point B is called the melting point of ice. Please remember. After point B, when we give heat, ice melts and turns into water. After point B up to point D, we see a graph horizontal. You can see here, right? This point B is known as the melting point of ice. Now at point B we have 1 kg ice, but immediately after that, if we give a little bit of heat energy, ice start melting, and that is why this is also known as the melting point of ice. As we move in this direction, this graph you can see, which is a horizontal graph, it is not going up but it is going straight parallel to this axis, and that is why we call it horizontal graph. What does this means? What is the meaning of this horizontal graph? It means it is parallel to the x-axis, or it is parallel to the heat energy axis. Though we give heat, but temperature does not increase. The graph is horizontal, and even if we give heat, the temperature does not increase. Now let's learn about point C. At point C, both ice and water exist. At point C, the temperature of ice and water that coexist is 0 degree or 273 Kelvin. Throughout, from point B to point C or from point C to point D, temperature does not increase and remains 0 degree centigrade or 273 Kelvin. Maybe between B to C, ice is more and water is less. Between C to D, water is more and ice is less. Remember, all the 3 points B, C, D have same temperature, 0 degree or 273 Kelvin. Now whatever it is written, let us see it in the graph. We have ice, 1 kg ice at B. This ice started melting. We reached the point C. Here we have ice and water. In between this, like B to C, we can say that ice is more and water is less. But in between C and D, we can say that water is more and ice is less. You can see that at point B, we have temperature 0 degree centigrade. At point C, we have temperature 0 degree centigrade. At point D, we have temperature 0 degree centigrade. So at all these point B, point C and point D, as this graph is horizontal, the temperature remains 0 degree centigrade or 273 Kelvin. During the change that takes place between B, C and D, there is no change in the temperature. So these are the things that we have understood. I hope, my dear students, you are enjoying. Happy learning.